you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas A&M Aggies. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas A&M's offense will have the football first. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they give them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
To the air, it's Rice. Punts it out of the air. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Just keep slinging it. Pocket breaking down.
Ooh, should have caught that.
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They were really starting to put a drive together after a couple of incompletions. Now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. On target. At the 20, he's got space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. It's caught. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Houston's offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game.
Let's pop some hands. Let's pop Q cheese.
It's going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew that they were going to be facing 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Quarterback keeps it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You've got to have ball security on offense.
Why would you run a quarterback sneak?
That is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Rice. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. He's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about a game happening inside the ACC today. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Back open in the middle. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Looking downfield, it's Rice.
Oh, you got to catch that, baby.
Complete a big hit there for the 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Fires to the middle.
That wasn't nowhere. We floated that though. Watch the plastic coming.
Everyone on defense there watching the QB's eyes and led him right to the throw so they could knock it away.
Got his man down the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And his throw is incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. They're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, he's so fast, you can tell. The angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. I'll tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
Floats it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect them.
He'll lob one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this. Already up 21-0. Makes the grab. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Fitted in the window for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Creates a little space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second to get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Rice. Using his legs to buy some time.
What's that?
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass and it never had a chance.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Looking for a crease. It's Denson. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. He's got it again. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Holds it in the first down and more. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out.
Man, for another year and a half, I'm going to renew my lease and then
on the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line.
It's done now, but it was a nice little. I'm just
sending the offense back onto the field.
Everything I need.
So starting out with a little monotonous punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
Oh, they didn't let me hit that ball.
Back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there. You know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's
not
not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Fighting off the defender.
You ain't getting away with that nigga like that.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that side, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
All right. I'm off the line, too.
On the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Out of space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, that's...
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have
turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 7 over Buffalo. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They ran it on first down, now on second. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Has to get there to move the sticks. Out of the crowd, and now he's got
Well, got up out of there.
There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Looking downfield, it's Rice. Working the middle, it's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Here's the pressure. It's a big stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. So
Hey,
close
calm
to
this
cashing
shit
it in
down.
this offense. Looking to throw again. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Play that right.
Break on the football. Nice job.
Damn, I was confident. Oh, goddamn.
Defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's chopped. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the ball.
And you become
touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense comes onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here.
You're right.
Create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Aggies will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Houston will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. To the air, it's Rice. He'll throw it, and he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He fires to the left side. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Texas A&M, 56. Houston, 7.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up.
Makes a grab over the middle. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He's got him. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Quarterback moving. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Behind the chains now on second and long. From the shotgun, the inside kid. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll give it to him again. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
63, Houston, 7.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. They punt it away on fourth down. Let's see what he can do with it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. looking downfield to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away.
What's up?
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Yeah, let's do half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Wake Forest rose to the occasion when it needed to.
I might not.
A solid victory there in Winston-Salem. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building in that program. Regardless of the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Back to throw, it's Rice. Gonna take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. Here he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer...
Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. The tag. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense, this quarterback.
Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Aggies. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Houston, 17.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bring in the heat. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Gets the back moving. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They want to run this quarterback. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab on the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Flips it out on the screen. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another 1st down on this drive. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left. Pass to 45. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the 1st down. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. Off and running. The 20. Inside. Touchdown, Cougar. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking to scramble. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. Complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time...
There he goes! Picks up the 1st down. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on second down. Connection to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The give on the option. Plows through the defense. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Gets it out fast. At the 35, he's got room. He's loose. He's at the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. From the gun, looking for a man. He makes the grab for the two. I don't know why you need to go for two there, but they do, and it's successful. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands
Boys off today.
They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's McNabb. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Going to sling it on second down. Got his man on the right. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift.